Hey baddies, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a budget with me for next week's paycheck. I'll get paid Monday, so I usually try to work these out over the weekend. So let's get into that today. If you are new here, my name is Jasmine. I'm an all-cash budgeter. I use what's called a zero-based budgeting method. Most of the things you see me use in my videos are for sale on my shop. It is baddiesbudgets.com, okay? And I'll link that throughout the video somewhere. If you are interested in see how I work through my own personal budget using my personal budgeting planner, stay tuned. Alright y'all, so today, first of all, I've been painting my nails. I only got through one hand. This hand is a struggle. If you know, you know. Don't come for me. Come for your mama. So this is my neutral budgeting planner, and this is what I'm going to be using to budget for the rest of this month and probably March. And then April, May, I'll use the other one, okay? Alright, so today we are working through our budget. Today is the 18th, and it is not 2021, it is 2022, but I'll just go ahead and put the 18th up there. So our paycheck is our normal $1,412. So we are going to be working through our budget as we typically do. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and go in with our bills. They're the same every week, so I'll just fill those in. I'll time lapse it and be right back. Okay, so there's our law bills, and if you were me, I know what the total is of this, but I'm going to add it up just for the sake of the video. So our total here is $312. Okay. So we are going to take our top balance here, $1,412 minus $312. That leaves us with $1,100 remaining. So that's what we have to move over to our next step, which is our cash envelopes, okay? So I typically put basically the same amount in these every week. I kind of know what I need. So for gas, we are going to be adding, I don't really need a bunch of gas, so I'll just do $10 this week. Groceries always receives $100. I'm so sorry about my handwriting. It's really hard to write sitting up like this. And I'm sorry if I'm breathing weird, y'all. COVID is still like, it got a grip on me a little bit. I'm still like super lethargic, and like it's hard for me to catch my breath sometimes. So for eating out, I'm going to be adding $20 because again, we are celebrating this weekend, so we may order in. Spending is getting $5. I'm sure he'll pay for that, but I like to tip. Home will also be getting $5. And beauty will be receiving $5 as well. So we're going to total those up. 10 plus 100 plus 20 plus 15. So our total here is $145. Yeah, no, that's too raggedy. $145. So we're going to take this total, which is $1,100 minus $145, and our remaining is $955. So that's what we have to move over to our next category. So, you know, first I like to do my debt and savings. So we'll start with our extra savings. So for our 52-week challenge this week, we're going to do a small number this week. Let's see. So for our 52-week challenge, we're going to go ahead and do number 60. Okay, so $60 is what we'll add. And then our monthly savings challenge, we need to do our last week here. So I'm going to add these numbers up real quick. So 34. Our total is 34. So we're going to be adding $34 to this challenge. Okay. So that total is $94. And again, this is a zero-based budget, so we should have zero left after we stuff our savings. So after savings, we move up to debt. The remaining here should be $94. So as you know, to my student loan, I always add in $200. For my 401k, I'm actually going to add $100 this go around, just to supplement, because next month I may be a little short from side hustles. So we have $394 is the amount we need to pay our debt and student loans. So we're going to take this number, this 955 minus 394, okay? So that leaves us with $561, right? 955 minus 394. Yep, $561 to put into our sinking funds. Okay, so with my sinking funds, you know, the very first thing I do is pay my savings, 10% of whatever I brought home. So that's going to be $142. So we'll just subtract that here. And then I go through for my funds and I try to put the same amount every time, okay? So for Manifest, I've been adding $50. Louise also gets $50. Let me see here. Okay, my birthday is gonna get $50. Jesus Christ. Okay. So that's 150. 269. Okay, I kind of go work with that number every time so I know what's what. So I'm going to go ahead and fill them in. So debt is going to receive $25. Emergency will get 42. Fitness 10. Healthcare will get 25. Our miscellaneous fund always gets 25 as well as travel. My funds will receive $20. Holidays will receive $30. Remember, all we need is $21 per month to get that $1,000 for Christmas. We had $9 extra to cover the other holidays. Car maintenance will receive $20. Month ahead is going to receive $25. Keep in mind, I add money to the month ahead fund as well as pay my bills. That's how I'm able to get a month ahead, because this little extra adds up and eventually I'll be able to go 1 month ahead, 2 months ahead, 3 months ahead. For those of you who always have that question, giving is going to be receiving $15. That's how I do birthdays, baby showers, wedding gifts, whatever. It all comes out of that fund. And family time is going to receive $5. So let me add this up and see how far away or how close I was. Should be pretty. $5.59. So I'm $2 away. So let's give somebody $2 more. Let's just go ahead and do emergency. We'll give emergency 44 instead of 42. Okay. So that's everything. So our total should be $561. Remaining should be $394. This is a little bit backwards from my page on one sheet, but this is how I typically go. So here's my income. I pay my bills. What's left over from bills, I then go over and pay my extra savings and my debt. Oh, no. Income, bills. What's left over from bills goes to my cash wallet. What's left over from here goes to my debt and extra savings. What's left over from here will then go to our sinking funds, okay? So that's everything for this week's budget. We're going to go ahead and cash stuff it in the next video. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave them below. So here's what you get when you first get into it. So I'll show you a little flip through, I guess. So here is the index page. It's just a little welcome here. And if you want to find me on Insta, TikTok, or YouTube, or get to my website, you can click any of these links and it will take you there. Here's a place for your name. Here's an index of everything included in the binder. So anywhere you want to get, you can really get there from here. So we will click on the financial calendar aspect. We are wanting to get to February. So here's the financial calendar. I started in the middle of the month, so I didn't really fill it out. I'm just kind of checking off the days. But here you can include, your bills, if you are a YouTuber, your upload schedule, anything you have throughout the month. This is also a personal planner as well as a budgeting planner. So if you notice over here on the sides, the weeks are numbered. So we have week 1 through 4. So let's say we click on, I think I wrote in week 1. I don't know if I want y'all to know that. Okay, so if we click on week 2, here it gives you a space to list your priorities, your weekly goals, and then there are boxes for each day so that you can plan out your week as well. There's also a weekly to-do list here at the bottom, because who doesn't love that? Y'all, I'm ADHD, so I needed all kinds of ways to track, okay? And then here at the bottom is a weekly tracker. So if you're tracking your weight loss, how much water you're drinking, if you meditated that day, if the kids have soccer that day, anything you need to track, there's space for that as well. And you can also navigate the weeks up here from the top. So you can click week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well if you need to get to a separate week. So let's go back to February here. So that's just going week by week. You also have the ability to plan day by day. If you look down here at the bottom, there are days. So let's click on the 24th. So for the 24th, I tried to make it work for more people than just me. So you can schedule your day out hourly. It starts at 6 o'clock a.m. to 11 p.m. That's most people's general day. Your priorities for the week, your goals for the week. You have some room for a meal plan because, again, we are budgeters. Here's another to-do list, a daily to-do list. So achievements and what you learned. I feel like it's really important every day, especially for my community of people. I feel like we're go-getters, we're goal-getters, we're trying to achieve and all that stuff. So it's important to celebrate your wins and also to learn something new every day. I try to read 10 pages of a book, watch some kind of YouTube that's educational, that's not just like stimulating, but that teaches me something every day. Okay, that's the only way to really grow and expand your mind. I also wanted you to put something that you're grateful for. Some days are tough, y'all, and I actually did like 6 months worth of a grateful journal, and it really changed my outlook on life. Whenever you force yourself every day to look for something good in every day, some days it's like, man, didn't anything go right? And sometimes I was only able to write, I'm grateful for a warm bed, a comfortable bed to sleep in, and the fact that I woke up today. And that is a blessing in itself, because there is somebody outside freezing to death when it's cold. They don't have anywhere warm to sleep. So it's kind of a reality check some days. So I felt like that was important as well. Also, to plan for tomorrow. I think that kind of forces you to self-reflect every night and kind of see what goals you met, what you didn't meet, and it also keeps you accountable to write in here every day. I know it does for me. And I left a little space here because I know a lot of girls are into bullet journaling, so just if you need to create your own thing or there's something else you'd like to put here at the bottom, I left space for that as well. So that's our dailies. And again, you can, circle whatever day it is, Monday through Sunday. So that's the planner part. And then over here on the right is the budgeting part. And so you have your bill tracker to where you can track your bills on a month to month. I have it on 2 pages because some of y'all act like y'all got $1 million worth of bills. And so I wanted you to have space to write every bill down. We have our monthly budget overview. So again, I try to complete this at the beginning of the month. I kind of use the expected for what I think I'm going to be making from like sponsorships, YouTube or whatever, to give me an idea of how much I'm going to be able to put into these expenses. And so that's a really good overlook. Sinking funds, budget planner, all the rest of this is pretty much you've seen me use them before. I also included a notes page, and just so if you need to write it out or whatever, there's a bullet journal version and plain. So that's that. That's pretty much the overlook. So we have our index page, finance. This is just one page long, just so that you can track your income for the year. So what the money coming in, the money going out, and what's left every month, and some notes like, hey, this is what's happening this month. This is really good if you have like a side hustle or Etsy shop. It's a good way to kind of be like a P&L statement, a really basic one. Okay. We have goals. So here on your goal planner, here's a list of goals for you to work through: personal health, career, love, family, friends, hobbies, financial lifestyle, and then monthly goals, right? So goals for every month. I try to post mine on Instagram when I can, but this is also a good way for me to plan ahead for next month's goals. And then here's a goals review. So my upcoming goal for the month of March is going to be to work out 5 times per week. I really have to get more serious about that. And so here is what you do after you reach the goal. Did you reach it? What was the result? Did it go well? What didn't? What were your action steps, or what are your action steps? And your progress, and then your plan going forward. Okay, and then visualization of your goal. That way you can visualize it out. Improving your credit card. Lord, I can't talk. Your credit card score. This is all pretty self-explanatory. You can track your score from month to month. You can track it here as well on a diagram. And then this is my favorite part. This is a dispute tracker. So if you're repaying credit like me, you understand that keeping track with this stuff is vital. So it just allows you to track your disputes, who the creditor is, what's the account number, did you send your mail out to all 3 bureaus, what was why are you disputing, right? And this is what's very vital, is the communication log. They sent me mail here. I sent out mail on this day, didn't get a response in 30 days. If you know, you know, okay? So felt like that was vital. And here's an application tracker for if you're applying for credit or loans or a home loan or a car, what date you applied, whether you were approved or denied, and all that good stuff. Okay. So I love this planner, y'all. It's so helpful. I love the pink aesthetic of the other one, but this one has a few extra little things in it that the pink one doesn't have, and it's just so crisp and clean, and I think I'm into that for now. So yeah, if you're interested in this, it's for sale. It's a little cheaper than it typically will be for the first month's release. So if you want it, grab it now, because y'all know me, yesterday's price ain't today's price, and it's going up. Okay, so yeah, give it a try. You can use it with GoodNotes, Notability, OneNote, and it's hyperlinked. Just turn your pen off and you can move freely about the planner and, you know, work on whatever you want to work on. Also included some challenges for you to do. Not my challenge book, but just some individual challenges. A 30-day savings challenge, a $1 savings challenge, $5, $10, just simple ones, y'all. A $5,000 one, you know, just to give you something for purchasing this. So that's it for today. I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this. I appreciate you. I know some of you guys watching, you're not subscribed. If you hit that red button, I really appreciate it. Y'all have a really great weekend. Bye.
Something to buy, yeah. Set the potato, boy, sunlight that always